Ciao, ciao! Starate svima! Charles! Stretching out his shirt so you can't see my fat stomach because I'm going to be on a side view here. It's question day, and I'm in Novi Sad on Sunday. I'm drinking a beautiful rakia. Oof, from the dear Solakovic family in Zrenjanin, and they gave me this a while back, and I hadn't drank much of it. But I am now. Okay, it's good. It's from Wild Krushka, or Wild Apples. I forget which one, but it's absolutely lovely. So thank you, Solakovic family. Let's get into these questions. First and foremost question many folks are asking me on Facebook is how did I end up in Novi Sad today and not Niš? Here's what happened. Okay, so the question is, how did you end up in Novi Sad? You're supposed to be in Niš. I woke up in my spa early. I ran down, ate breakfast, checked out stupidly, get to the bus station. The bus station is filled with all these old folks, tons of them. At the window, I thought, God damn, am I even going to be able to get a bus anywhere? So I'm practicing thinking, what am I going to say when I get up there? I get up to the window, and I say, Molim vas, dajte mi jedna karta in Novi Sad. I'm assuming I said Novi Sad. Thought nothing of it, paid for it, run out there, get in line, packed bus, standing room only, get on the bus. I was supposed to go to Niš, and I find myself doing this a lot when I go to the bus station, even in Novi Sad. If I go to the bus station in Novi Sad, I need to go to Belgrade. A lot of times I'll go up there and I'll say, jedna karta Novi Sad. And the lady goes, Novi Sad, ovde. And I'm like, Belgrade, whatever. I do it. I pay for the ticket, get on the bus, make a long story short, we get to Aleksinac. And then in Aleksinac, it's supposed to go south to go to Niš, if you know anything about Serbian geography. It turns north and starts going up there. I'm looking, I'm like, where the hell are we going? Aren't we supposed to be going to south? And then I look at the ticket, and it says Novi Sad. I thought, jebote, what did I do? I text my boss, I text everybody, and they're like, what? How did you do it? Are you bullshitting me? No, I'm not bullshitting you. So anyway, 7 hours later, I arrive in my apartment here in Novi Sad. 7 hours it took me. It goes through Paraćin, Umorin, Ćuprija, Jagodina, all these places. Oh my God, it took forever. But my own stupidity created it. I told all my friends I was going to be in Niš that I hadn't seen in years. One of them was going to let me stay in his house. He had everything planned. And then I end up in Novi Sad. People think I'm scamming them. I did not scam you. It's just my goddamn stupidity, okay? Next question. This is an angry question, and I'm already getting frustrated. This guy named Michael. Michael says, hey, fat fuck. Stop promoting Serbian propaganda and start focusing on the real victims. In capital letters. All the people of the surrounding countries that Serbs brutalized. How can you wake in the morning knowing you're insulting all the victims of the animals you were living with? Shame on you and the rest of your fag friends. Shame on you and the rest of your fag friends. I don't have that many fag friends in Serbia. I've got a lot of fag friends in the USA. I have very few here, about 4 or 5 maybe, that I know that are homosexual. So I don't hang out with a lot of fags, okay? And I'm not a fag either. And I don't think I'm all that fat. I've lost some weight. So I hate it when I get these insults. It's always the same thing, that I'm fat and I'm fucking gay. Tired of it. So anyway, what are you talking about here? What's the question? How can you wake in the morning knowing you were insulting the victims, all the animals you were living with? I don't live with animals. I live with Serbian people in this country. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. So first of all, Michael, you're a piece of shit. TC Jubre, brate. It's my favorite word. Insulting victims. Who am I insulting? Why do I get this all the time that I'm insulting anybody? It just pisses me off to no end that I'm insulting somebody. I'm not insulting anybody. Okay? Focusing on the real victims. Serbia's had victims, many hundreds of thousands of victims. 300,000 of the victims came from Croatia, our ally. I'm assuming you're an American. I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care because I don't like you. But 300,000 of these Serbians were victims. They were forced out of their country that they were born in and lived in for years. Serbians in Albania and Kosovo were shoved out of their country. People come up at the night, KLA, Kosovo Liberation Army, these fucking terrorist bastards. Knocked on the door, you have 2 hours to get out of here. They leave all of their things and come back to Serbia. Bosnia, same thing happened to Serbian people too. I'm not saying Serbians didn't commit crimes there, because little groups of people probably did. Just like my country committed crimes in Vietnam, in Iraq, and everywhere else we've gone to war. So I'm not fucking insulting any victims. I'm focusing on the Serbian victims because you never hear about the Serbian victims. Enough of you. Mršu pičku materinu. Okay, next question. This is going to be an Instagram question, okay? This gentleman sent me a message on Instagram, so let me get to it really fast. I should have this prepared, but I don't prepare for my videos. Isn't that silly? I don't know why I don't. Maybe that's why my videos are absolutely ridiculous and annoying and long. Okay, here's the question from a guy named Rob. Rob, good day, Charles. Thank you for taking the time to respond to my questions. I just wanted to let you know that your YouTube videos about Serbia encouraged me to come for a visit. I know you've gotten questions from people from different ethnicities traveling to Serbia, and here's another one. I'm a Latino man from New York City who is an avid traveler, though I haven't been to Europe in over a decade. Question number one, do you have any feedback on Latinos who have traveled to Belgrade? Yes, I know one Latina that's been here, and a couple Latinos. They're all Mexican, and one Dominican guy, okay? The Latinos who have come here have absolutely loved it. There's a young lady named Rachel from Mexico. She came here for like 2 weeks, and she's been back again. She was in Jagodina. She was in Belgrade. Absolutely loved it. The two Mexican gentlemen, they've been here numerous times also. I can get you in touch with all of them. They've absolutely had the most unbelievable time, and that's why they contacted me. The Dominican girl is in love with this country. She sings Serbian music on YouTube. I can get you in touch with these people. You will have zero issues whatsoever. People love Latino people because the majority of the Latin world supports Serbian politics, actually. They don't recognize the southern region of Serbia, which is called Kosovo. And Kosovo is part of Serbia. It's been part of their country for generations and generations and generations and centuries. Whatever, that's the word I was looking for. So I had to stall for a minute. But Mexico doesn't support Kosovo as an independent entity like my ridiculous country does. So they love Latino people. Your cultures are very similar. You guys have fun. You don't have much money. You enjoy friends. You have unique, interesting cultural things. So do they. So you're going to love it. They're going to love you. So you're not going to have any problems. If you want to meet Rachel, she talks to me a lot. I wrote a blog post about her. She'd be happy to tell you everything great about this country. Question 2. Belgrade has a reputable nightlife. Have you heard of any Latin-inspired salsa, bachata nightclubs in Belgrade? You know, the one I can think of firsthand. I should have done a little bit more research on this, but there's a place called Havana Bar. Havana has a place in many different cities here. There's specifically one in Zrenjanin in Serbia, which is a really, really nice place. It was a place I used to go to a lot, okay? And Havana Bar, they have salsa nights all the time there. People come in and learn salsa dance. A couple of my really good Serbian friends are really into salsa. They practice salsa. A kid named Miloš, I can hook you up with him. He can tell you everything. There's a really good website to check out for you. I'm going to send it to you in a link. It's called beogradnocu.com. beogradnocu.com. You can look up all the different varieties of bars. It's all about the nightlife in Serbia. Excellent website. On Facebook, I just looked here also. There's an organization called Salsa Primera Belgrade. That's all these people that are interested in salsa, learning salsa. They know all about the salsa nights. So those are 2 perfect links I'm going to send to you, my dear brother. Next question and last question. I'm meeting friends who are first-time visitors as well, but there are times I like to go for a late-night walk and sightseeing. Do you know of any areas to stay away from? Thanks in advance for your help. I'm looking forward to learn more about Serbian culture. Okay, that question. Any places to stay away from? No. Belgrade, Serbia is a big city, safe city. I've mentioned this in many, many videos. It's a safe place, but you need to take precautions like you would in any city with over 1 million people. if you're out late at night. A place possibly, there's no place to really avoid, but maybe Voždovac. Voždovac is like where Partizan Stadium and Crvena Zvezda, the two biggest football clubs. If you go there maybe late at night after a football match, there's police everywhere, there's large groups of hooligan people. So if you're wearing the wrong color, possibly, if you're a tourist and you don't know any better, and you grab a Partizan shirt because it's a football club and you walk around the wrong area, you could have problems. But just don't mind what you wear, maybe, and that's the only place I can think to be safe. I don't know, okay? It's a safe country, you know, way safer than New York City in the middle of the night. Last question. I just read your article about dental service in Serbia. Can you recommend an orthodontist and a dentist for a cleaning? Yes, I can. I will send you her name, her address. She does all of my work. Wonderful girl. Her husband's a doctor, too, so he can take care of any of your needs. Thank you, Rob. Looking forward to seeing you here in Serbia. Last question, because we don't want hour-long videos, remember? Oof, I think we're already at an hour. This is from another American gentleman. Wow, I really enjoy seeing messages from Americans. Maybe not that schmar from Michael, whatever the fuck his name was, but these are good Americans here. This guy's name is Jacob Choi. Jacob says, hey, hello, I sent you this message on Facebook but got no response. I understand that you might be busy, but I see your activity on YouTube and Facebook, so I believe you might not have read the message. I just want to hear your honest opinion about this, and I enjoy your channel as it gives me some insights and helps me plan out my trip. I do apologize. I get a lot of people saying they send me stuff that I never see. I've got 18,900 followers and 5,000 friends, so there's a lot of stuff. When you send a message, a lot of times I don't see it. Here's what he says. Hey, my name is Jacob. I just noticed your YouTube channel, and I thought I should message you to get in touch for some info about Serbia. I'm a college student majoring in interpretation education. This summer I went to Mount Athos and liked what I saw. When I return, I'm looking to hopefully be a better pilgrim than I once was. I want to be a park ranger when I'm older, but I want something to stand out on my application. I'm thinking about working, studying in a monastery next summer. I'm thinking Studenica, Sopčani, Dečani, or Gračanica monasteries. I definitely want to visit all four, but I want to work in one of them. For work, I mean giving tours, helping construct exhibits, signs, or visitors, giving evening lectures to those staying overnight about the history, interesting stories about the area, and hopefully, for me, a better working of a part of the world I'm unfamiliar of. Might I ask, have you ever visited any or all of these monasteries? Can you give me your opinion of the ones you visited? Do you have any connections with these places or people I might be interested to talk to? Let's keep in touch. Thank you for reading this. Here's my phone number. Excellent, Jacob. That's so interesting to hear from you. I hate to make generalizations, but it sounds like maybe you're of Asian descent and you're interested in the Pravoslavets faith, the Orthodox faith. I think it's beautiful. Good for you. Me, I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. I believe in being a good human being. I believe in respecting other people's faiths. So that's why my best friends are Muslim and Serbian Orthodox Christian and Catholic and atheist. I just respect it. So if it's Christmas, I congratulate all the Christians. If it's Ramadan, I can congratulate my Muslim friends. If it's a Slava, I try to respect all of those. But good for you. I respect religious folks. And you know I feel so bad for this. To answer this question, I need my ass slapped, my ass kicked, sorry, ass slapped, I could use that too. But ass kicked, because I've never been to Studenica, I've never been to Sopčani, I've never been to Dečani, nor have I been to Gračanica. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I've yet to do that. I've been all over this country, but never been to any of those monasteries, unfortunately. But hopefully that will change. Do I have connections with these places? Yes, I do. I was contacted by some of the main guys at the Studenica monastery that sent me a message and asked me to visit one time, but I was busy. I can definitely get you in touch with folks that can assist you in all of these areas. Once I post this video, people in these areas are going to contact you and provide you more information, because my Serbian people are wonderful people, and they can tell you more about it. What is your opinion? I can't give you that. And connections. So let me say this, Jacob. I apologize. I can't be of very much help. That's why I'm posting this question for my Serbian followers. And they love people that are interested in their faith. They're lovely people that are always here to help those who are interested in them and not judging them. So people are going to comment. So my Serbian people who are watching this, please give him some information on these monasteries. And maybe if you have some connections in some of them, that would be wonderful. That's it, my friends. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your interested in watching my video, all the same, and I'm going to get off here. I'm going to Horace to smoke some nargillah and see a couple of my buddies I haven't seen in a long time. So me and my crooked finger are out. Do widzenia, Svima.